Tulsa. Next up, it's 174 and one of the best ever put on a singlet in this conference, McCoy Lewis. He first arrived in Blacksburg 7 years ago, and what a career he has enjoyed. He brought Virginia Tech their first ever national championship. Looking for his second national title in a couple of weeks, but first things first, a fourth ACC championship standing in his way. Justin McCoy, who won an ACC title at 165 a year ago, made the decision to bump up in his final year at the grounds. Justin McCoy. This is his fourth appearance in an ACC championship final. He won it last year. He was a runner-up in both 2021 and 22.
His opponent, the top seed and two-time defending champion at 174 pounds from Virginia Tech, a 7th-year senior from Somerset, New Jersey, McCoy Lewis.
There have been so many firsts in the career for McCoy Lewis. First national champion at Virginia Tech. He'll be looking to become the program's first four-time All-American. Now tonight, a chance to become a four-time ACC champion. Devin Carter, the great Devin Carter, won 4 titles back in his day in Blacksburg. McCoy Lewis, Justin McCoy for ACC supremacy here at 174. Let's talk styles in this one. Anthony, beginning with McCoy. What's he need to do to knock off the national champ?
Well, McCoy's going to have to slow down McCoy Lewis and also get to his attacks. He's got a nice drop-down double, nice sweep to his right. He needs to set that up. You see right there, dropping in on that leg. McCoy looks like he's trying to cut the corner, and that's what you want to see from McCoy. You need to press the action because you can't hang back on a guy like McCoy Lewis. He's going to push on you. He's going to attack you. You need to bring the attack to him. You need to keep him on his heels. But on the other side, McCoy just needs to keep doing what he's doing. He's explosive, he's strong. When he gets to those attacks, he's very hard to stop. And it's exciting to see a healthy McCoy Lewis this year. He's dealt with some injuries in the past, but to see him operating at full force, it's exciting for the wrestling world.
And that was my question. When you've won a national championship and you've wrestled in another national final, you don't need to clean up a lot. You're already at the top of the game. But have you noticed a difference this year with McCoy Lewis at all?
He's made some little adjustments, but it looks like he's fresher. It looks like he's going out there, he's attacking, initiating his offense. I know early on it looked like he was kind of a little bit calmer, waiting for the attacks to come to him, the counters, but now he's being the aggressor. I think a big part of that is because he's healthy. He's dealt with some injuries in the past, and mentally that kind of messes with you a little bit, right? Not being 100%, not knowing what your body is capable of. So now he looks like he's trusting himself physically. He knows what he's able to do out there on the mat, and he's executing it. So we just see a confident McCoy Lewis this year.
Halfway through this first period, no score. McCoy had the early offensive opportunity. That's been it as far as scoring chances thus far.
Good, take that.
See some of that strength by McCoy. Big snap, back of the neck of Lewis.
Nice quick defense there by McCoy. See Lewis, a quick level change, trying to attack that low ankle, but great reaction there. McCoy on his own attack here. Sweep single. That's where he loves to attack, that right side. Sweep single to the right side. Just wasn't able to finish it there, but at least he knows the attack is there. He got him in the leg. Now we got to finish it. You got to develop that pressure behind that attack.
It is so tough to take down McCoy Lewis. Just an incredible statistic when you look at his career. He's given up only 6 takedowns in his career, but the only points allowed this year due to escapes. In his 14-0 mark thus far. Has elevated the program for Virginia Tech. Tony Roby's talked about how he will be missed, just not what he has accomplished on the mat, but off the mat. Leader that he is, not just with the wrestling team, but in the community. And he's one of those guys who likes to give back to the community. Getting back home in the state of New Jersey, helping out with several causes there. Just a truly great ambassador for the sport.
Yep, stay into it.
A Good one through one, no score. McCoy a couple of shots.
3 minutes of neutral wrestling.
Lewis with the disc comes up green. That's going to be McCoy's choice. He defers, and Lewis will start underneath.
McCoy of Virginia winning the flip, defers to the leader on in the match. McCoy Lewis of Virginia Tech shoots us down. To get
Both these wrestlers, it's ironic they're meeting for the championship because they've had similar seasons. Both have really listened to their bodies. They don't need all the reps that they necessarily had early in their careers. Been in big moments, delivered consistently. McCoy in his 6th year, Lewis in his 7th year. Working near the edge and out of bounds.
Both guys, they're in that position where they just work smarter, not harder, right? They're physically, they just need to make sure that they stay intact, that they stay healthy. That's a key thing. As you're going through, you're just communicating with your coaches, with your program, trusting the process and what your coaches are putting you through, knowing that they have your best interest in mind and that they're going to get you to excel and be at 100% come ACC time and nationals. And it looks like both these wrestlers are operating on full cylinders tonight.
Sometimes you need those coaches to pump on the brakes because the athletes only know one mode, and that's go, 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 even when the body might not be at its best. Saying slow down a little bit. Lewis gets the escape. 29 seconds of riding there from McCoy and a 1-0 lead for McCoy Lewis.
His career Division I record now stands at 101 victories, a top 34.
Look at this weight class on the national stage. Carter Starachi 1, Shane Griffith 2, and then Cade DeVos. South Dakota State sitting 3rd. McCoy right there with him.
Solid exchange there by both wrestlers. McCoy a little misdirect. Lewis with a little counter attack. You're the guy able to get that deep in on the leg, but you like to see those attacks. You're starting to let loose a little bit more here, find those angles, start taking some chances.
Third place finisher at 174 to the podium area at this time as well.
Very similar to the last time these two met. And again, there's not a lot of history between these two because McCoy mainly down a weight, even a couple of weights early in his career, started at 57, went to 65, and now in his final year at the grounds, he's bumping up to 174. Talked about how he's really enjoyed this season, not having to worry about cutting weight, but spending all that time on the practice mat, focusing on wrestling.
That's crucial, especially in your later years as a college wrestler. You want to focus more on that technique, not so much on having to cut weight. You're going into practice worrying about what you have to drop. No, it's what can I get better on today? What are the positions I specifically need to work on?
His choice starts underneath, tries to hit a quick stand-up, reaches back and gets away. Each wrestler with an escape. We go back to the feet, tied at 1.
Great motion by McCoy in that bottom position. 9 seconds right off the whistle, got the hip separation turned in. That's what you want to do from the bottom. You steal that first move. It's like Lewis was thinking for stalling there. I like how McCoy is controlling the pace. You see he's moving forward in his ties, slowly stalking Lewis. That's why he was awarded there.
First stall call goes against McCoy Lewis. Now Lewis lunging forward. McCoy sidesteps it. Both wrestlers reposition back in the center. Left arm collar tie. McCoy driving ahead.
Finishing right up at 174.
McCoy's doing an excellent job of controlling the ties, working the hard snaps. Looked like McCoy was trying to work on the inside. McCoy dropped that elbow down. He's keeping pressure on the head, controlling the ties, and pressing forward.
That's a real long-range shot by McCoy. Now Lewis after the bluff by McCoy. McCoy Lewis in on the right leg. See the whizzer there by McCoy trying to defend it off. McCoy still anchoring down hard. Now he's in a position, Anthony, maybe to get the championship clinching takedown. Has that leg way up top, tree-topped it, and takes McCoy to his back. No points awarded yet, though. They go the 3. 4-1. McCoy almost a somersault from his bridge position. And again, Lewis now is going to get the count.
Great hold position there by Lewis. Working through that scramble, keeping his hips underneath him. Clutch at the end of the period. Way to finish the match.
McCoy Lewis finding the offense late. And he joins Devin Carter as Virginia Tech's pair of four-time ACC champs.
That's really where Lewis has been so dangerous in the past. His counterattacks. He caught McCoy coming off an initial shot. Found that level change, dropped it on his leg attack, was able to capitalize. Great job there. Lewis have that leg high up in the air. He's able to get to the rope with McCoy, kept his hips low, working through this scramble situation, able to get his head up, get his hips underneath him, slowly working through this position. That was the key thing, maintaining his composure. See right there, again, dropping those hips down, head high, adjusting through the position.
The corner knew it. Jared Frere, yeah, you bet, one more. Elevating the program, the arrival of McCoy Lewis, and oh yeah, the proud mother. The big hug, that hug that he gave her back in 2019 will always go down as one of the memorable moments. Charlotte all